guys, thank you for joining me for blending today. So today the first thing we're going to do is review some of the letters and sounds that we've practiced so far, and then we're going to go into blending some words together. Alright, so S says S, S. Okay, make sure you're repeating after me and participating. A says A, apple. M says map. P says piano. T says turtle. R says rose. N says nest. I says insect. F says fire. And C says camel. Alright, next I'm going to say some words. I want you to listen carefully. So the word is an. So A will say a. N will say n. And then we can blend those two sounds together to make a, an. So we know that A and N is that sound an. So now I'm going to make a word using these ones. I'm going to make the word can. Your turn. Can. So C is going to say ka. And I'm going to take this an. So now we can blend it with two sounds, ka and can. So I'm going to take this sound and, again, I'm going to make the word fan. Your turn. Fan. So we'll have, F will say and there's that A-N, which says an. So let's blend those sounds. And fan. And the next word, pan. Your turn. Pan. Pa, an, pan. So P says pa. And then that A-N says an. So now let's blend it together. Pa, an, pan. Next word, we're going to start with at. Your turn. At. So we make at. That. A says a. T says ta. Let's blend. A, t, at. Right. Cat. Cat. Ka, a, ta. Cat. So I'm going to take this word at, and I'm going to add that ka. So C says ka. A-T says at. Ka, at, cat. Okay, next word, fat. Fat. A, ta. Fat. So that F says and then we've got that AT at the end of all of these words. Now let's go ahead and blend. Ta, fat. Alright, the next word, mat. Your turn. Mat. Ta, mat. So M will say ta, at, mat. And we can also break this up into three sounds. Ta, mat. So if you notice, all of these words, they all rhyme because they have that at the end. At. Okay, next one. In. Your turn. In. I will say I, and we'll say n. Now let's blend. I, n, in. Next word, fin. Return, fin. F will say I, and says n. I, n, fin. So just like in, we just added that F there. In, fin. Next word, fit. Fit. F will say and that I says what? I. And T says ta. Let's blend. I, ta. Fit. Okay, next word. It. I says I. T says ta. Let's blend. It. Alright, let's go ahead and read these words. So, an, n, an. Can, an, can. Fan, an, fan. Pan, an, pan. Notice they all rhyme because they all have that A-N at the end of those words. At, at. Cat, at, cat. Fat, at, fat. Mat, at, mat. These ones all have that A-T at the end. In, in. Fin, fin, or in, fin. Fit, fit. And it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a sentence. HE is one of our high frequency words. He. H says huh. A says ah. S says s, huh, as, has. He has a. F says A says ah. N says n. Let's blend. Fan. Now what's our sentence missing here? Our sentence is missing punctuation. That's right. It's missing something at the end. What is it missing there? A period. Alright, let's go ahead and read our sentence again. He has a fan. So remember, every sentence ends with a punctuation and begins with a capital letter. Alright, let's do one more sentence. A, remember it has to be a capital A. This is at the beginning of a sentence. C says ka. A says ah. T says ta. Let's blend. Ka, ta, cat. C says ka. A says ah. N says n. Let's blend. Ka, n. Can. N says n. A says ah. P says huh. Let's blend. nap. Nap. Alright, let's go ahead and read our sentence. A cat can nap. So what's our sentence missing here? That's right, it's missing punctuation. It needs to have a period at the end. Alright, so once more, let's go ahead and read our blending board. So we've got an, can, fan, pan, at, cat, fat, mat, in, fin, fit, it. And we'll read our sentences. He has a fan. A cat can nap. Thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate it. See you later, guys.